Again, we're heading out on the Golf Club Society 2 Amateur Society, Golf Club 2 Amateur Society Community aids off round of the day. It's a single 18-hole round, put it up for 2 days, so everybody has a chance to get out and play it if they want to. So, alright, so a couple of guys have played this already, and I'll go out to see which ghosts I get hooked up with. Looks like I'm going to get a leaderboard. You don't get a leaderboard until you actually start it. That's fine. Just like to get my morning golf round in. MLB The Show 17 came out the other day, so I got to get, armpit deep in that.
Hello and welcome to the first round of this tournament. Nice to see you. Let's get down on the tee.
Okay. This is one of my friends list courses here. He's got a couple versions up. This is soft, so I'm not quite sure how the green speeds are going to be or how sloped these greens are. If you're going to make them soft, maybe temper them a little bit. Flag doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot here at first, and I'm not hearing a lot of wind noise and flag flapping in my headphones, so maybe it'll be okay. Alright, starting with a par 5, 532 yards long. Got a pretty decent sight line going on here, and not seeing any problem with the driver here. Let me see here. We probably want to. I'm thinking this is a 3-holer here. The way this green complex is set up with bunkers guarding the green in the right front, so probably really doesn't matter where I put this tee shot as long as it's in the damn fairway. And it's probably blowing 6 to 8. There we got Mr. Roger Ramjet out here, and the infamous Eddie C. I'm going to take him off the scorecard. He likes to play these events, but he's not a member of our community, so his scores don't count. So I'm just going to play this against Mr. Ramjet. Change rivals, remove rivals. Eddie, okay. Eddie doesn't prescribe to the limited use of the lofter aid, which is something you can't shut off or force. So that's something I wish and hope Golf Club 2 might provide, either really, defanging that lofter tool to keep it somewhere in reality, or have a difficulty mode where you can get rid of it altogether. So, alright. Anyway, we're 268 out there. We got, no way we're getting there up against the wind. I mean, we're just not going to get there, so, here we are. I'm going to try to get this at about 200 yards and flop or pitch something up maybe. Right. Left ourselves a bit of an uphill into the greens, so. So, he was closer up there. I just see no point in trying to put something on the green, and you're still about 1.5 miles from the hole. There is no green grid here, so there's a lot of guesswork here. We got 66 yards, about 70 yards. up against a little bit of wind. Alright, just noticing now we got the green speed is 156 feet, which tells us it's on the, medium well. It's not 187, or 187, or as little as 101 or 120 or something like that. So that's a good speed there. You got to get used to it if you're used to the faster greens. You just got to make sure you.
Someone's going to need to bite.
And it should. Yeah, alright, landed nice and soft. Now I already have an idea which way the putt's going to go by the way that rolled back. So he left himself a 1.5-mile putt here. Pretty much a featureless green surface the designer used, and the shadows, and so not a picnic by any means. Alright, so I'm thinking we're going to have a left to right putt here.
This next one's for birdie.
Alright, Mr. Ramjet sent me a note yesterday that he's taken note of the fact that I use the flag as a plumb line, because you can't actually, kneel down and use the actual putter, as a plumb line here. So I'm glad somebody's paying attention. Right.
Oh, man.
Left myself a little right to left of coming back. That's okay.
Maybe next time. All right, nice little 2-foot putt.
As far as putting goes here, I'm not trying to get it to the front lip. I'm trying to get it to the back of the cup. So.
Okay, moving along.
It's about as aggressive as you'll see me get.
Nice way to start things out. Even par.
Yep. Cool.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Again, one of the designers on my friends list here generally does some nice work. Generally doesn't make them easy. They look great. Generally, you're very tough to play. But we have a nice little setup going on here, and I'm liking the lighting, even though it leaves shadows on the green that are tough to deal with. Definitely attractive. And again here, green and flag are well guarded with position and bunkering. I'm not sure, and the wind is not going to help. I don't think much anything is going to help here. I don't see any point in trying to get overly aggressive here.
Good.
Yeah, nice soft fairway landing. Okay. Looks like he softened it up in general. Okay. And I'm not sure what he attempted there. This is a long par 4.
I would say we're about 240 yards from the pin here.
Yeah, but it's up 12 feet, and you got a 93 to 100 lie here, so we're looking at 12, 230. Try to get it up close here and floppy something up or pitch something up. Get a good angle into it. So, yeah. Just going for the par here. Okay, made that work out for himself, but still plenty of work for his par. And he's on the green, so I expect he'll be using a putter. And alright, from the fairway, this is normally going to want to give you some backspin, so take this a little back in my stance. Another comment I've had, guys, starting to take notice of the fact that just using a little bit of that, just to deaden the spin, let it check up on a club and ball that are likely to try to spin back a lot. See how close we can get here.
Okay, let's see what you can do with this 7-footer.
7 foot, an inch down.
Solid putt. We're in the hole. And with that, you will stay at even par.
And happily so.
Okay, here we go.
I think I played the other version of this course. I mean, there's some nice detail here. I like what he's done with the stairs up to the buildings and the bulkhead work. About 180.
Did you get all of that?
If it bounces up, I did. And no, I didn't actually get all of it. I got 97% power. I think my DualShock batteries might be getting tired, or maybe, I don't know, snapping golf shots up to them for 2 years now. It might be time to
Got 21 feet to the cup from here.
treat myself to some new DualShocks. Oh, I had a good read on that. Just didn't hit it hard enough. Nice birdie.
3 feet to the hole here. All right, let's get out of here.
Oh, excuse me.
And that'll keep you at even par. Nice.
Mr. Ramjet took the honors on that hole. If anybody ever watches my streams, they know that I definitely take a break after 9 holes. Sometimes more often, grab a smoke and get a new cup of coffee. So if you're watching this live, stay with it and be patient. Appreciate it. If you're catching this on my YouTube later on, you can fast forward through it after it cures. I've got a little bit of wind here. Okay, quite a bit of elevation change here.
Keep an eye on that wind. Could come into play on
That's
this
where he
hole.
wound up. I got my best camouflage on today, as it was called, the Forced March. It's only got 96%. I'm going to have to change dual shocks here. I don't know what's going on. I know I snapped that up with the stick.
Nice.
So the stream will probably go out for a second here. I'm just going to change over to my other dual shock here. I don't know what's on. Some courses tend to do that too. I don't know what's going on.
70 yards out.
Alright, I switched over to the other one. Alright, now we got pretty much a straight on bit of business here. Yeah. I got 100% of it. It's usually never any problem with the irons. Yeah, little
Nice.
wind was a bit stronger than I anticipated. I already hit a 68 power on that.
Okay, 20 feet to the cup.
And here I am. Hard to see anything here with that sun right in my eyes. Just looking at Yeah, it was on the right track.
Oh!
Just couldn't quite pick out that last bit of break at the
All right,
hole.
nice little 2-foot putt.
Alright, this is pretty much an easy one. You get down there, the stick is leaning to the left, which means the high side is, so we're going to take this right inside the right edge.
Moving right along here. And with that, you will stay at even par.
Even Steven so far. Alright, Roger Ramjet, there, take the honors. Again, a nice course, nice clean edges here on your fairway to rough. I like seeing the stakes out there every now and then. Nice fairway work to the deep bunkers. Green and flag again are protected by the bunkers, so if you keep it in the envelope, chances are you'll be taking a scoring club in here. See how that all works out.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
We got the 100 that time.
This one's looking good.
Maybe the battery in the other dual shock was feeling a little weak. They're overall, you know, they're over 2 years old now, so. Plus, I'm not playing wired. I'm playing with the Bluetooth, so. I'm thinking about buying a 10-foot USB and plug it in direct.
Now we are looking at around 185 yards to the pin.
Yeah, not exactly a scoring club. Alright, need more club. Alright. I'm guessing I can get away with it. I don't know. This is one of them in-between areas there. You're in the rough, you're uphill. I mean, it's chip distance, but if I'm going to make you know, any kind of a Flopadopolis up there, it's going to be a real sensitive thing here. Anyway, so let's see what's just going on here. It's 12 yards, so it's 36 feet. Up 21, up 22, 21. Yeah, deep lie uphill. Not going to go as far as I think it is. Alright. I guess that's better than a sensitive pitcher's flop.
10-footer here. This is makeable. Oh, goodness, that was thorny.
You dog.
4 feet. Let's do this. And in the hole. One over for the round.
Okay, so short hole. It's a par 4. A little bit of wind
All
helping.
right,
It's 10
let's let
feet
her
down.
rip.
You know, and a little bit more wind. You know, you might have drove that green. I don't think you were going to be close to the hole, but so I'm going to try to be a little bit smarter about this. Because he's in a bunker. And if you make a mistake right, you're wet. 311, 300, 200, 207. I'm going to see if I can take a full wedge of some kind in on this. Markers for the water hazard. Yeah. Very nice. Alright. 79. 80.
Beauty.
Stay. I'm taking out a hair back in my stance. Check up on that spin back.
This one's for birdie.
Yeah, but I got the uphill putt.
Yes. Oh my goodness, that was so close.
He had a little bit of a downhill putt there, and he didn't quite read it right. Looks like we're all square again.
Okay, that takes you down to even par. Nice.
Everybody's all square. Even Infamous Eddie's not running away with anything here. So.
Let's put this ball down in the fairway.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. All right, this one looks highly reachable from the right angle. Oh, that's me. Okay. And the right angle would be off here to the. All right, now we're getting dead square, 100%.
Looks like you'll be in the short stuff here.
It's looking that way. With the hair on my chinny chin chin, but I left myself a good angle into the hole. I think I left myself a little better angle into the hole here. We'll see. He found middle of the fairway. I really wasn't looking for middle of the fairway.
About 180 yards or somewhere thereabouts.
Yeah, that ball looks a little above my feet. Now, one of the reasons I leave the commentary on is if the ball is definitely meaningfully above your feet, he tells you. But the 98s again. Sometimes I think it's the course. Sometimes I think there's anomalies when you publish. I know there's been things that have gone wrong with guys publishing courses. If you ever hit one of those ones there where the flag is missing from the flag stick, that's just a glitch in the designer program or some glitch that happens during the upload publishing phase.
This is for birdie.
Alright, looking at it both ways here. Coming off of that. The ball is a little bit above my feet. Three inches down, actually 4 inches down to the hole. So it drops another inch.
Well, I wish those putts would just drop.
Yeah, close but no cigar. Oh well. Good putt.
All right, about a 3-footer here.
And again, you're not putting to the front edge, you're putting to the back of the cup. Make sure you hit it that hard. That wandered a bit to the right before it luckily dropped into the 5 o'clock position, but I'll take it.
Even par. Nice.
If the wind's picked up there, I'm catching a little bit of wind noise. Flag is dancing, just a bit. I'm thinking this needs a whole lot less club than yardage. He landed at 190. Rolled on another 10.
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little up in my stance just to get under it a little bit. And now what I'm going to try to do is put a little bit of stick fade on it, which means I'll slide it back up to the 6:30 position and try to push it back up to like the 12:30, 1 o'clock position on the stick. And you can see by the feedback there, I got a little bit of a fade on it. A little more wind than I thought. Oh well. Okay, it's 51 feet. 7 inches down, goes to 6 inches down. Past the hole, goes to 8 inches down. That was almost really good. You had to put from another zip code.
Okay, let's see what you can do with this 7-footer.
Alright, well, I can tell by the way that rolled out there, whatever it's going to do, it's going to go right to left.
Oh man, that was close.
Look the other way at the hole. I think I had the first half
nice
of the putt right.
2-foot putt. Okay, let's see how we're doing against the competition here. Sitting at 1 over for the round.
Ooh. Well, somehow I've given him one and he's taken one. One more hole here, then we take a break. My coffee cup is empty. And I need a fresh dose of nicotine. But you all do that on a real golf course anyway, right? You play the front 9 there, right? You back to the clubhouse, you hit the bathroom, get yourself some water or something, or a snack, right? You take 5. When you go out to the 10th tee, you're probably standing there waiting for a group ahead of you to get off anyway.
Well, just letting you know it's a bit windy out there, so keep that in mind.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Put a little draw on that, as you can see from the cone there. I do that with the stick. I don't do it with the adjuster aid. And I am going to start calling it an aid. This is exactly what it is. Takes things out of the realm of reality. Yeah. Well, with 288, 290 out, well, we ain't getting there. Don't even need to get all of that one.
I'd say it's about 120 yards or so
Yeah,
to the
and
pit
I'm
from
liking
you.
that yardage. Take the putter and move it to the left here so the flag plants. I mean, that's like definitely like 120. Since we're on the soft side here, so we're just going to put it a hair back in the stance. Just to temper any spin back it might possibly have. I think the wind's picked up a little bit. So we're going to need that little extra oomph anyway. Will you land closely for me, please? Yep, it's sat.
Nice.
Overjudged the wind a little bit on that one.
Okay, for the birdie.
I feel like Ramjet's making errors in judgment, yet he's 2 strokes up. Downslope part of this green here. Man, that hurts.
Three feet to the hole here.
That one hurt. Ball's above our feet. Stick's leading that way too. We want this one to go in the hole at about the 5 o'clock position. Bingo.
Great putt in there for par.
Okay. Well, got the par anyway.
And
He
after
picked up
9,
a stroke.
you're not doing too bad.
Okay.
I think you could still...
I'm running out of
maybe
steam
take it
here.
up a notch through the back 9.
Okay. 5-minute break or so, peeps. Okay, folks, I am back. I have a nearly fresh container of caffeine, mildly sweetened with a little bit of milk there to make it nice, and I've taken an oral application of nicotine. This is these ingenious paper tubes there with tobacco in them there. You light one end and you get a nicotine infusion. So we're going to go on here in a moment. First, I want to explain something. I demonstrated earlier the bit of draw that I put on the ball. Anybody who's wondering about that should check in their settings your swing plane, whether it's normal or inverted. And the story behind that is when the game first came out, the default was inverted. And I guess I forget how many months later when the update came out with the extra themes, that was the $10 DLC for this game. Anybody that's bought the game more recently, those extra themes were included. But when that download happened also, it switched the swing plane to normal. And after a couple of days of wondering why the hell things aren't working like they used to, somebody suggested I check that, and I found out that during that DLC, the swing plane was changed to normal. So I just changed it back to the inverted that I was used to. So physically, I think normal is the way it should be to properly go with draws and fades, but I was used to doing it the one way, so I just switched it back so I could, go back to what I was used to. So that's the story behind that. If anybody wants to check in their settings what their swing plane is, it's either going to be normal or inverted. So whatever you're used to and is working for you, I don't suggest you change it, but if you want to try something different, switch it. Okay, so off we go to number 10. I like the surface detail in the tree areas here, the surface that he used. I like to carry to the greens, the buildings and infrastructure, all very, very nice work. Good job on that bulkhead bridge. Better than seeing that Hogan bridge everywhere. That's so ubiquitous and it doesn't look right on 90% of the courses. Alright, so downhill to the fairway. It's downhill against a little bit of wind. Yeah, the wind knocked it down. There's probably a bit of a 10-mile-an-hour wind going on there.
Wind could come into play on this hole.
The good thing about setting up these competitions is, when you play casually, these courses there, the wind is kind of random. One guy could get, not much happening with the wind at all. The next guy might play it, he might get 15 miles an hour. So there's an inequity there in just, casually playing these courses. But when you do set a tour or a tournament there, everybody's pretty much getting the same wind velocity. It might blow in, different directions from guys to guys, but you don't have these huge fluctuations in the wind.
All right, looking good so far?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bit of slope on these greens. It's not unreal, sadistic.
And we have about, I'd say 140-ish yards from here.
141, 144. I think if I muscle in, the 8 iron on this. I think I'll be okay. I got 98% line, a fairway here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take this little back into stance here, just to get a little bit more of a. I'm going to take like one white line's worth of low loft, de-loft on this here. Try to muscle in here just a little bit. Hit it square. Perfect distance. Sit down. Roll a little bit towards the hole. Okay. Perfect.
Nice. I can see a 2-putting from here.
Judge the wind. Judge the stance.
Nine-footer here. Let's see what we can do.
It's 9 feet, but it's 5 inches down, so that's going to be a little tricky. The ball is just slightly below my feet. I don't have to hit this hard at all. I basically only have to hit this ball hard enough to get past my the toe on my left foot, I think. And let gravity do its thing. Oh,
so close.
Oh well.
Little 6-footer here, nothing too scary.
I think I gotta get this up to the right edge.
Nice stroke on that one.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And that'll keep you at 1 over for the round.
It's like Infamous got his act together, but again, he's not part of our community society. You know, the group of guys I set these for, and I know he does not subscribe to the you know, limited use of the shot modifier lofter aid.
Okay, here we go.
So I got me a stroke back where it counts. See if I can get another one here. Easy to match up that overhead to where that bunker is out there. So if I were to aim at a bunker, back there, go back there, give that wind a little extra room. See, no problem taking a driver at this, even though it's a short hole. Should kick right. Go over to the flat, hopefully.
Nice.
If anything, the ball might be a little below my feet for the approach shot.
And looks like, I'd say 160 yards or so out from the pin. All right, you're putting now.
I think I have a little better chance here with birdie here than he does. Gave that a good slam. Sure, that was well uphill. Flattens out by the hole there.
All right, 12-footer here.
See what we can deduce.
God.
Like that. I was seeing some break there, and it just wasn't there. Just wasn't there.
And let's take a look at the current standings. Okay, so that'll keep you at 1 over for the round.
Can't pick up any ground there.
Number 12. This is the 12th hole coming up.
No, I like the look of those bulkhead bridges, even though there's no way from the water on one side to get to the other side, but you just can't have everything. Again, I'm going to take the 9-iron, but get it back in my stance.
Looking good.
Would need a little more room.
And you're on the green with a whole lot of work to do for the next shot. And for the bird.
He's going to have a left to righter. Me, I left myself a damn 7-inch uphill putt. There's a good deal of subtle slip going on there. There's some extra break there at the end there, so I have to hit this about 3/4 of the way to the hole. I hope it holds the line.
Nice, that'll work for par. And that'll keep you at 1 over for the round. All right, let's let her rip.
Whew. 89 short hole, but I still want to take the driver at this. This might be the chance to take driver on a scoring club. And what we're going to do here is, with the wind helping a little bit, we're going to tee it high. So, everything you've seen me do with de-lofting a little bit, I'm just going to put the ball a little bit forward in my stand. Oh, the wind's changed. It should still be okay. Yeah. Every time you do that, though, you have that circle cone, that red cone there. Every adjustment you make in that adjuster there narrows its size.
Nice, should be in the fairway.
And it should bounce right. Okay. Should have a scoring club in. Maybe I can get one close. I haven't had much pitch opportunities here with the elevation of the greens, but definitely want to take a full high lofted club in. Very well done.
I'd say around 105 yards or so to the pin here.
Alright, what we're going to attempt here, again, yeah, full sandwich isn't going to do it, even if it's back in my stance. What I think I'm going to attempt here is to try to take a 90% swing at this 120-yard club. So far, I've been underestimating the wind, so. Alright, got 88. That should do it.
Good stuff. For the bird.
Oh, didn't hit it hard enough. Oh well.
Oh, so close. 4 feet to the hole. You can do this.
Again, hit this hard enough to hold the line.
Solid par. Well done. Okay, so that'll keep you at 1 over for the round.
I'm running out of holes here to get an even or slightly under par
Okay, next
round.
stop fairway, right?
Trading pars at this point doesn't get me anywhere. This seems to have laid down.
Man, did you ever launch that?
I know course designers aren't doing it on purpose, but you know, if you can see, you know, from the tee far enough out there to identify a landing spot or, you know, a hazard or something, and then match it up with the overhead, you know, that's just makes a, you know, a hole you can deal with. Or something. Oh, something went wrong there with him. Okay. I don't know what he's trying to do there, but he just did it twice in a row. I don't know what he did, but it didn't work.
Looking good. Sweet. This one's for birdie.
Chances are I'm not going to hit this hard enough to hold the line, so.
Oh,
Damn it.
just missed the birdie. So close. Maybe a par here, though, huh?
Oh boy, he fell apart on this hole.
All right, nice and close. Nice little putt here.
Yeah.
All right, let's see
Move
where
on.
we are in the field
Be a
here.
good soldier and move on.
And that'll keep you at 1 over for the round.
That's a big ouch for him.
Well, just letting you know it's a bit windy out there, so keep that in mind as you go onto the tee.
Yeah. All right, looks like a complex bit of fairway here. What you don't want to have is that tree between the ball and that flag. It's downhill. And a little bit of helping wind.
Looking good so far?
See, that's exactly what I didn't want. Just got tree trouble. Forced him to lay up with a less lofted club.
Okay, we have about 130 yards, I'd say, to get to the pin. Nice, nice. You're on, you're on. All right, this next one's for birdie.
8 feet 2 inches down. 8 feet 2 inches down. Below my feet. And the cup's got one turn right too.
Oh, man. All right, nice little 2-foot putt.
Back of the cup.
Next hole coming up.
Still running out of holes here to have an even par round.
16th hole coming up here. Let us see what you can do.
Nice road work there with the fencing. You know, that's the kind of thing, you know, with a house in the distance there. Just, I don't know, just, you know, this place could be real. Let the wind balloon this just a little bit. See, it's just a little bit high. See if we can get the wind to balloon this a little bit.
This one's looking dialed in. On the green, well done.
A good shot as well. I got a little bit closer, but I think I worked it a little bit more. Ooh, okay.
This.
He slammed a jam at that and got lucky. Okay. Man, I was too timid.
4 feet. Let's do this.
Jeez. too timid. Oh, come on.
All right, short little putt for you here. Well, I'm happy to move on.
I thought I was aiming to the back of the cup.
2 over for the round.
Oh, frack. Now we're tied. Okay. Anyway, what we're doing here with the eights off, this really isn't about competition. It's about getting guys to get in the habit of playing eights off and, learning some methodology and skills and stuff like that so they stay with it so we have more guys to play with. If everybody gets too discouraged, they'll just turn the grid and the wind and the zoom and everything back on and play like everybody else, and, they're still not going to catch up with Scruffy. Okay, so we had some up and wind here.
Coming off a bit of a bogey on that last hole. Let's see if we can do better here.
Let's see, yeah, right down. We don't need a driver on this hole.
Nice. Should be in the fairway.
It still flew out the damn near driver distance.
So we have about 165 yards to go still.
Sit. Good dog.
Nice little approach shot.
Ooh, that was almost a slam dunk. We're gonna watch this putt, see how it meanders around the hole. Alright.
For the birdie here. Nice. Wow.
Ooh, the slammer jammer. Yeah, I don't blame you, man.
All right, 1 over for the round.
All right, 17 holes, 1 over par. I got one more hole to make a birdie or something here.
All right, you're gonna put this in the fairway.
As we watch the fly over here on the last hole, again, great looking course. Realistically done. A lot of nice infrastructure detail. A real pleasure to play. Like it, clubhouse, buildings, parking lot, cars, fencing, all very beautiful and nice work. Long par 4 here, or long par 5. Let's see. Okay. 300
Sweet.
yards. Trio tree. All right. The way we're going to get there, uphill green with a false
Very
front,
nice.
water hazard. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. He still needs to take another shot. So, got him nowhere. I played for an approach yardage. He went for it.
I hope this bites.
Should. But not enough.
Okay, ended up nice and safe. Still a little work to do though.
And what's he doing with this flop? 64% on that flop? I don't know.
For the bird.
No bird to finish. Did everything wrong and got the birdie.
That'll work for par.
Okay, still, you made some mistakes there along the way.
1 over today. Thanks a lot for playing. We'll see you next time.
Got him by 1, but only because he had that hellhole. I didn't play badly, but I didn't do anything great either. Made a couple of decent putts. That's about all I can say. Besides trying to play the course, intelligently. But that's all I can say for myself. And I'm 1 over par, which is okay. Age off, no wind, no scatsu. Is the kind of stuff you're supposed to be happy with. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in if you did, and there's always something to play every day, and I'll usually stream around whatever I do every morning. Thanks for watching.